And good evening, baseball fans, back here in East Lakeland for our fifth and final game here on day one of the 2017 Florida DYB T-Ball State Tournament between the host, East Lakeland, and Sebring. Jason Thompson bringing the action here as Sebring looks to keep pace with West Volusia at 2-0, while East Lakeland looking to even their record at 1-1. East Lakeland will be the visitors for this game. They'll send the following lineup to the plate. Number 1 is Braden Judah in left center. 5 is Jeffrey Searfoss. Number 9 is Jacob Schmidt in right center. 8 is Caleb Wilson behind the plate. 98 is Jordan Pena at third base. Number 5 is in the pitcher circle, Mason Brock. 28 is Landon Compton in left. 29, Mekhi Brown at short. 99 is Caden Weber. I have him in the pitcher circle too, so I must have a mistake there. 00 is Landon Prather. 24 is Braden Masters. And number 10 is Jackson Bauer. East Lakeland is managed by Dylan Prescott, Scott Felton, Kim Anderson, Crystal Williams, the coaches. Right. Defensively for Sebring on the infield from left to right, from third to first is 16, Lucas McGee. 9, Josh Sutton. 5 is Carter Gose. And 2 is Parker Griebel. We know that 99, Cordell Kieber is in left. 11 is MJ DeVries in right. We do not know the two middle ones. 15 is Tyler Sipos. And in the pitcher circle, 17 is Ryan Mello. As Braden Judah will lead things off. Chopper past the pitcher, shortstop has it, fires over to first. Safe, the infield hit. And I can read the body language from here. The first base coach is saying, you have got to run through the bag. You cannot just check up there, because that was almost the difference in him being out. Run through the bag, the first base coach is saying. Jeffrey Searfoss at the plate. Lines it up. That's a shot over the third baseman in the left for a base hit. The throw will come into the pitcher. So a pair of singles to lead off the game for the host team as Jacob Schmidt to the plate. Definitely cleared out a little bit in terms of the crowd size. Of course, it's dry too, so everybody is sitting in the bleachers. In East Lakeland, the only team in this pool wearing something other than blue. It's red, of course. It's fouled to the right. Every other team in this pool is wearing blue. Before it's all said and done, it'll be about 13 hours at the park today, give or take. Schmidt swings and misses. That's strike 2. And Schmidt hits one to the right side. Second baseman bobbles it, gets into right field. Runner coming around third. He will score. Runner headed to third. He will be safe there. Ball squirts out of the pitcher's hands. And I believe good hustle there by Schmidt as he takes second on the play. East Lakeland with the 1-0 lead. I believe this is their first lead today. Caleb with a K, K-A-L-E-B, Wilson. Ball's on the tee, he sizes it up. That's a shot over the shortstop into left center. A run will score. Make it 2 as it gets away from the second baseman. Wilson's going to head to second. The throw to second, and he will be out by a mile. But he does drive in 2. Base is empty, but the 2-run single by Wilson makes it 3-0. Jordan Pena to the plate. That is popped to the left side. It'll be caught by the shortstop for out number 2. He will head to the dugout for out number 2. Mason Brock now to the plate. Brock will be the first baseman when they go to the field. To the right side, the third baseman has it. It's going to be a long throw across, and they got him. Nice throw there by Lucas McGee on the 5-3 putout. But East Lakeland gets 3. Go to the bottom of the first. Sebring coming to bat. They will send this lineup to the plate. 9 is Joshua Sutton at short. 5 is Carter Ghost at second. 16, Lucas McGee at third. 2 is Parker Griebel at first. 15 is Tyler Sipos behind the plate. 17 is Ryan Mello in the pitcher circle. 99 is Cordell Kieber in left. 3 is Hayden Bishop. 8 is Bentley Keefe. 4 is Landon Milbrett. 6 is Hagan McCroy. And 11 is MJ DeVries in right. Sebring is managed by Matt Gose, Chris Mello, Dusty McGee, Rashad Sutton, your assistant coaches. Defensively for East Lakeland on the infield from left to right, from third to first, is number 98, Jordan Pena. 29 is Makai Brown. 24 is Braden Masters. 5 is Mason Brock. The outfield from left to right is number 28, Landon Compton. 1 is Braden Judah. 20 is Jacob Schmidt. 15 is Jeffrey Searfoss. Behind the plate, number 8, Caleb Wilson. In the pitcher circle is 99, Caden Weber. As Sutton pops one to the left side, it will fall for a base hit. He rounds first. He's not stopping. He's going to 2. Close play at second. He'll be safe. So the double by Joshua Sutton leads off the bottom of the first. Carter Ghost, the second baseman, to the plate. Action will start tomorrow at 10 a.m., an hour later, with DeSoto and Wildwood. As Ghost lines it up, he rips a shot, and a nice stab by the shortstop. Makai Brown plucks the ball out of the air for out number 1. Nice stab by the shortstop. Definitely one of the nicer plays we've seen today. As Lucas McGee, Lukas McGee, to the plate. He's the third baseman. McGee hits a grounder to the pitcher, gets past him to the shortstop. Did they tag him running by? No, he missed him, and he's going to come around to score, but he may have to be sent back. No, they're going to give it to him. So the double by McGee plates Sutton. Good base running all around in that at bat for Joshua Sutton. Gets Sebring within 2 at 3-1 as Parker Griebel to the plate. Our 5th and final game. Popped up, and it will fall into center field for a base hit. Runner's going to go first to third as Brown has it. And he gets it to the pitcher, but he's not in a circle. Good base running there. Lucas McGee coming around to score. Sebring gets within 3-2. Tyler Sipos to the plate, the catcher. As Sipos will swing underneath. Looking by the footwork, he looked like he was going to try to go opposite field to the left side. Sipos lines it up again. And this time he pops one to the left side, and it hits the chalk. It's a fair ball. It hit the chalk. Nice relay to the pitcher. As Sipos dumps one right on the chalk. Now first and second. for Ryan Mello playing in the pitcher circle. East Lakeland with the 3-2 lead, but Sebring looking to tie and take the lead as Mello will hit one right side. Second baseman has it, and he'll be safe at second base. Runner coming around to score. RBI for Mello, and we're tied at 3. Ball was hit to Masters, and he tried to beat him to the bag, but the Sebring runner is safe. Cordell Kieber, the left fielder. Looks like he's going to hit to the right side and hits it to the pitcher. He fires to first, and he got him. It'll be 1-3. Foot race to the plate, and he is safe. Throw it back to the pitcher, and a run is going to score on that too. So a 2-run RBI ground out. And it's now 5-3, Sebring on top. As Hayden Bishop to the plate. As Bishop pops one. Is it caught? And it is a catch. We had to wait a second to see if he caught it. Both umpires looked at each other and looked like Brown with the snow cone right at the grass. So out number 3, but 5 come in for Sebring. We've played 1. We'll go to the top of the second when we get back. Again, you're watching the 2017 Florida DYB T-Ball State Tournament here on JockJive.com.
Infield kicks it in. 40. Got one guy to beat, and he beats him easily into the end zone. One right here. One Mosley. 20 in the game. She's been the head coach. So she's done her part.
Back here at East Lakeland, where the throw will go 1-3 on the first pitch. Compton grounds out 1-3. Mello to Griebel for out number 1. Here in the top of the second. East Lakeland looking to split 1-1 today. Sebring looking to finish 2-0 and stay tied with West Volusia. That one is hit to the right side. That'll be a base hit. Throw goes to second, and they'll throw it to the pitcher, holding Brown to the long single. Caden Weber coming to the plate. And he pops one left side. It'll be caught by the third baseman. And they're going to get a double play out of it. A 5-3 double play. What a grab there by Lucas McGee. Banged into Joshua Sutton. Somehow held on to the ball. So just like that, we are done with the top of the second. To the bottom of the second we go. Sebring looking to add to a 5-3 lead. I want to remind you to like JockJive on Facebook as we're trying to get to 10,000 likes this summer. You can keep updated on all the scores here, as well as Spring Hill, where the Florida Dixie Boys State Tournament's going on. Mike Rideout bringing the action there. Also follow us on Twitter. Also, if you're interested in purchasing a DVD of any game here at the T-Ball or Majors World Series, you can do that for only $10. Just email Robert Williamson at info@jockjive.com, and he'll get that started for you. Pardon me. As Sebring will send up their 9, 10, 11 batters, Keefe, Milbrecht, and McCroy, as they look to add to a 5-3 lead. Looks like Fort Meade is all over Avon Park to the game to our right. 18-3 the score reads in the second inning. The boss, Robert Williamson, is bringing the action there over on field 3. As Keefe pops one up, the shortstop coming over, and he can't make the catch. Throw to the pitcher. So the leadoff single for Bentley Keefe, spelled B-E-N-T-L-E-E.
Flash, get this ball and touch second.
As Landon Milbrecht, L-A-N-D-Y-N. Might be the first time I've ever seen it spelled that way. He stands in here with a runner on first. Ground ball to the pitcher. It bounces away from him. He recovers, and he'll just stand in the circle. Smart play there as the throw gets away from the first baseman. It's running all day, so he just puts it in his pocket, keeps the force alive for the next batter. It is Hagan McCroy. As McCroy tips one. That's a fair ball. Pitcher comes out. He'll fire to first. No, he'll put it in his pocket too. McCroy almost got caught watching that one as they waited for it to get out of the dirt into the grass to be a fair ball. And it did. Bases are loaded for M.J. DeVries, the right fielder. Yes, his birth name is Marcus, but he goes by MJ, as you can see on the back of the helmet. Bases loaded here for Sebring. As DeVries chops one to the left side. The pitcher has it. He will put it in the circle. And I think we have a interference call as Brown collided with the runner going to third, Milbrecht. But everybody is safe. Score is now 6-1. East Lakeland needs an out or two here in the worst way to keep this thing from getting out of control.
Get ready! Any base!
That drops into right field for a base hit. A run is going to score. Make it 2, possibly 3. They'll throw it to second base. It's going to be 3. They got to get it to the pitcher. And he gets it just before an inside the park grand slam as Sutton. So a 3-run triple. Makes it 9-3. As Milbrecht scores, McCroy scores, and DeVries scores. Still nobody out. As Carter goes to the plate. And he hits one into center field. It will drop for a hit. The throw coming into second base. So the RBI plates the 5th run of the inning. It's now 10-3. As Lucas McGee to the plate. Can't say Wilson isn't ready. He's ready for some action, squatting behind that plate. That one is ripped down the left line in between the wickets of the third baseman. And it gets past the left fielder. We're running all day as McGee to second. A runner's going to score. He's headed to third. He might have the inside the Parker here. Shortstop. Throws it to the pitcher. He's not in the circle. It is a 2-run inside the Parker for Lucas McGee.
Hey! Kagan, get in a circle and catch the ball in the circle. Quit running around. Get in the circle.
It's now 12-3 as Sebring seven have come to the plate. 7 have scored for Sebring. As Parker Griebel to the plate. As Griebel pops one into center, that will drop for at least a single. Gets past the right center fielder. Throw coming into short. He thought about going 2. He'll hightail it back to first on the long single. Griebel's second hit. Still nobody out as the 9th batter, Tyler Sipos, to the plate. Sipos hit a single and scored in the first inning. He is the 9th batter to bat. Still nobody out. Line shot into left. That'll fall for a base hit. Gets past the left fielder. Runner will head to third. It will be at least a double coming into the shortstop as he chases the runner to second. So an RBI double. Eight runs here in the inning for Sebring. It's 13-3. So the 10th and final batter will be Ryan Mello as Sebring has a chance to score the maximum of 10. We haven't seen it yet today. I think we've seen a couple 9s and a few 8s, but not 10. As Mello sizes it up. And he hits a topper to the pitcher. Bounces off of him. Third baseman has it. He'll throw to the pitcher. He can't handle it. And we're still running. Mello at second. They're going to chase him to third. And he is safe. They're going to send him to run. And it's going to be a 10-run inning as Weber tagged the base. He needed to tag the runner. So for the first time today, a 10 spot. 10 come to the plate and 10 score for Sebring. As we'll go to the top of the third. Again, if you are interested in JockJive coming to your park to broadcast a tournament, you can also email Robert at info@jockjive.com. He'll give you all the details. Busy couple of weeks for us. Again, we're here in East Lakeland for the T-ball and the majors. We're also in Spring Hill for the junior boys and the Dixie boys, the 13 and 14-year-olds. We'll be in Marianna a week from today for the Florida AAA and Ozone State tournaments. We'll be in Troy, Alabama on Thursday for the Alabama, I believe it is the Ozone State Tournament, in Andalusia for the Alabama AAA State Tournament. So we're going to be all over the place the next 2 weeks. Listen. As we will go to the top of the third, East Lakeland will have Prather, Masters, and Bauer, the 10, 11, and 12 batters, in a 15-3 score. As Prather hits the bottom of the tee, that'll be a strike. Smacks the bottom of the tee again for strike 2. Prather lines it up and swings and misses. And unfortunately, that's going to be a strikeout. Braden Masters to the plate. Ground ball to the left side. Third baseman has it. Long throw across the diamond, and they got him as the rain starts coming down. 5-3 for out number 2. Jackson Bauer to the plate now. Hits one to the right side, over the first baseman into right field. That'll be a base hit. And he will stay there. Throw bounces into second. Back to the top of the lineup here for Braden Judah, who has a single and a run scored. As Judah will size it up. Chopper to the pitcher. He has it over to first in time for the 1-3 put out. So East Lakeland leaves one on. As we have played 2.5. To the bottom of the third we go. Sebring looking to add to a 15-3 lead. Again, you're watching the Florida DYB T-Ball State Tournament here on JockJive.com.
Infield kicks it in. 40. Got one guy to beat, and he beats him easily into the end zone. Watch right here on JockJive.com. Mosley. Now 20 in the game. Well, she's been the head coach. But she's done her part for the season.
Back here in East Lakeland where Keeber hits one down the third base line. That'll be an infield hit. Shout out to Brian Cox, one of the national directors here in Florida. Could you do something about this rain? Pull out your magic wand or something? Well, I think that's out of our control. As long as the lightning stays away, we will be able to play. That's chopped, and it's going to be a foul ball as Bishop does not get it out of the pitcher's circle. As we try to look over to the other field, it is 22-10. I believe Fort Meade is winning that one. Chopper to the right side. That'll be an infield hit as the pitcher chases it, and it won't be a throw. Goes flowing north, it looks like, south to north. But all I know is I'd rather be here than back home. It was Blue Angels weekend today. They estimated 100,000 at Pensacola Beach today. I've watched the last 3 days outside of our office in Gulf Breeze. Still traffic trying to get onto the beach. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman has it. Thought about first. He'll run to second. They'll throw it to the pitcher, and he has it, but we'll have runners at the corners. RBI for Keefe as Keeber scores. That makes it 16-3. as Landon Milbrett to the plate. Milbrett with a single and a run scored, and he'll get an RBI here as the throw to first will be offline, and we're running all day. Running to third and second, and that's where they will stay. So an RBI for Milbrett brings in Bishop. Keefe to third is now 17-3. As Hagan McRoy with a infield single and a run scored. As McRoy lines it up. He pops one up on the infield. Pitcher giving chase. He bare hands, throws to first. In time. Nice play. As Milbrett thought about scoring, and he'll head back. That's Weber to Brock on the 1-3. Nice strong throw by the pitcher. But a run does score in Keefe. It is 18-3. As the number 12 batter, M.J. DeVries has an RBI single and scored a run. Well, at least this rain is coming straight down now. It's not that sideways stuff we saw earlier. Ground ball to second. He has it. He'll fire to first, and it's offline as a run will score. And the runner will head to second. As the pitcher now has it in the circle. So another RBI makes it 19-3. With one out here in the third. Top of the lineup now with Joshua Sutton, who's got a double, a triple, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. And when is popped over the first baseman's head into right for a base hit, runner around third will come in to score. Runner will be safe at second, and he's not stopping. He's going to third. As Brown will throw to the pitcher, and he has it. And I believe it'll be an inside the Parker for Sutton. He only needs a single for the cycle, which we've gotten close to a couple times, but we have not seen one yet. Of course, we are taking some creative license with the scoring. I mean, they are 7 years old. As that's hit ground ball, the pitcher, nice play again, throw to first, he'll be in time. Nice job again by Caden Weber on the 1-3 for out number 2. As Lucas McGee, Caleb Wilson getting some FaceTime on the camera again. He's having fun in the rain. As McGee hits one to the left side, third baseman has it, and he'll just throw to the pitcher. So an infield hit for McGee. As this will be the 10th batter. 5. As 6 have scored for Sebring here, they could get as many as 8. It will be Parker Griebel, who's got 2 singles, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. As Griebel hits one to the right side, and that is hit on the screws, and it gets past the right fielder, and 1 run will score. Will they get the inside to Parker? It's rolling into the pitcher's circle. He has it. He will get in the circle now. It'll be a triple. So Griebel gets the RBI as Sebring will finish the inning with 7 runs. Halfway through here as we'll go to the top of the 4th. We got a text here. It says, "Go Sebring" from Jeff DeWitt and your Sebring pitching machine friends. Of course, JockJive brought you that action. I believe it was last week in Sebring. So Sebring hosted that one, I believe. Again, we invite you to like us on Facebook. We're trying to get to 10,000 likes this summer. You can keep up to date on all of the scores of all the tournaments we're doing. So East Lakeland needs a big inning here to keep this going past the fourth. The lead is 19. So if they don't score here, Sebring just needs 2 in the bottom of the fourth to end it early. Now imagine the worry tomorrow for at least these two teams is that nobody catches cold tonight. Of course, the kids from East Lakeland will be able to go home, sleep in their own beds, but need to take a warm shower and hit the hay and then be ready to come back 10 a.m. tomorrow mornings when the action will start. As Jeffrey Searfoss will lead off for East Lakeland here in the top of the fourth. Looks like 25-13 to our right with Fort Meade, I believe, on top of Avon Park. So it looks like we could have 2 games end early here in this final games, which is fine as we're about to close in on the start of hour number 13 here at the park today. As Searfoss hits one to the shortstop. He has it on the one hop, long throw across. Nice stab by the first baseman. It'll be an infield hit. Nice job on both ends there. Sutton at short, Griebel at first to keep that from getting away and allowing Searfoss to take another base. Jacob Schmidt has a RBI double. He stands in now. Chopper to the pitcher. Bobbles, recovers, fires to first. In time for the out. That'll go 1-3. That is assist number 3 for Mello from the pitcher circle. So Mello and Griebel having good chemistry out in the field. As Caleb Wilson to the plate. In K-A-L-E-B, not C, as he chops one. Pitcher, it goes between his legs. Shortstop has it. He will fire to the pitcher, and I believe the runner will have to go back to third. Well, it looks like Searfoss heading to the dugout. I guess they are giving him that run. Okay. So an infield hit for Wilson. RBI. 22-4. Jordan Pena popped out to the shortstop his first time. I think the umpires might be discussing whether that runner has to go back. Of course, that's just speculation on my part, but I didn't think he got past the line. And I think they are going to send him back to third now. It didn't look like he had crossed the halfway line, so I think Searfoss will have to head back to third. We'll see. We haven't seen him come out of the dugout yet. They've taken the run off the board. I imagine the East Lakeland coaches are thinking it's 22-4. You can give us that run. But they take it off the board for now. So no RBI for Wilson as Jordan Pena to the plate. Pops one up. And that's going to be a double play, I believe. It's the kind of game it's been for the host team. They get the run taken off the board, and then the double play ends the inning. So they are shut out that inning. So Sebring just needs 2 to end this one early. Looks like 25-12 to our right. I think Fort Meade is leading that one over Avon Park. Of course, the boss, Robert Williamson, bringing the action there as Fort Meade is looking to improve to 1-1. It's a battle of 0-1 teams over there. Again, the action will start tomorrow at 10 a.m., so get an extra hour of sleep. As East Lakeland runs out to the field. Again, Sebring just needs 2 runs East Lakeland can only score 20 the rest of the way. The lead is 19. Every game on this field has ended early except our first one, where West Volusia rallied from 8-0 down to win 20-19. Every other game has been a 5-inning affair, I believe. Yep. But this one could end in 4 if Sebring scores twice. Sipos, ground ball, past the shortstop into left center for a base hit. Sipos now 3 for 3. Ryan Mello to the plate. He's got a single and a 2-run inside the park home run. As Mello will stand in. Ground ball. The pitcher, nice play over to first in time. That'll go 1-3, but the runner will take third. Will they send him back? It'll be close. Nope, he'll get third. That was Weber to Brock on the 1-3. And that is their third put out of the game together. Third 1-3 in the scorebook.
Get ready, Jordan. Back up. Coming to you.
As Cordell Keeber to the plate with the runner on third. Ground ball to the left side. The shortstop has it. Throw. No, he'll just put it in his pocket. So an infield RBI single as Sipos scores. As we're going to have another equipment. I think it's Pena getting the glove looked at. So 23-3. Sebring just needs one more. The shout out reads, great job, Sebring. Shout out to the big Parker from one big man to another. Gabe Ford, the catcher for the Sebring pitching machine. They grow them big in Sebring, I'm telling you. These are some awfully big 7-year-olds out here. As Hayden Bishop to the plate, he's 1 for 2 with an RBI infield single. The runner at first, Keeber. Ground ball to the third baseman. He has it, and he'll just throw it to the pitcher on the infield hit. So the possible game-ending run now at second base. As Bentley Keefe to the plate. Going to be close, but it looks like this one may end first. Barring a double play from East Lakeland that could force us to play the fifth. Bentley Keefe to the plate, 2 for 2. 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. That's popped, and it's caught by the shortstop. Nice grab there by Makai Brown. 2 outs. Landon Milbrett to the plate. So even if East Lakeland can get out of this inning and force the fifth, they will have to score 10 runs in the next 2 innings and keep Sebring off the scoreboard to force extras. Landon Milbrett with a single, a double, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Ground ball to the left side. The pitcher has it. He will throw to first, and he's safe. They will run to the plate. Nice job by Brock as they throw it to the pitcher, and he will have to go back. Nice job there by Brock as he ran the runner back to third, knowing that that could end the ball game. Now they need an out anywhere. It will be Hayden McCroy. As you see the infielders creeping in for the possible play at the plate. McCroy with an infield single and an RBI ground out. Ground ball here anywhere could end it. And it's a line shot to the shortstop, and it gets past him into left field. That'll do it. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And 3 runs will score. So I guess all 3 of them will count, even though the first one technically ended the game. So that'll do it. In 4 innings, your final score is Sebring 26, East Lakeland 3. So we'll recap it real quick. For East Lakeland, Braden Judah goes 1 for 2 with a run scored. Jeffrey Searfoss 1 for 2 with a run scored. Jacob Schmidt 1 for 2 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Caleb Wilson goes 2 for 2. Jordan Pena goes 0 for 2. Mason Brock 0 for 1. Landon Compton 0 for 1. Makai Brown 1 for 1. Caden Weber 0 for 1. Landon Prather 0 for 1. Braden Masters 0 for 1. Jackson Bauer 1 for 1. For Sebring, Joshua Sutton goes 3 for 3. A double, a triple, an inside the park home run. 3 runs scored and 5 RBIs. Carter Ghost goes 1 for 3 with a run scored and RBI. Lucas McGee goes 3 for 3, a double, a inside the park home run, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Parker Griebel, 3 for 3 with a triple, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Tyler Sipos, 3 for 3 with a double, 3 runs scored. Ryan Mello, 2 for 3, an inside the park home run, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Cordell Kieber goes 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 3 RBIs. Hayden Bishop, 2 for 3, 2 runs scored. Bentley Keefe goes 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. And Landon Milbrecht, 3 for 3 with a double, 3 runs scored and an RBI. Hayden McRoy goes 2 for 3 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. And M.J. DeVries, 2 for 2 with a double, 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. And a little more than 13 hours after action started today, we're calling it a day here, at least on this field. And I believe action may have concluded on the other field as well. It's now 31-12 in the 4th with Fort Meade on top. Here, it is all Sebring, 26-3. So Jason Thompson signing off after a long day here at the park, which included about 4 hours of delays, but that's a wrap for day 1. We'll be back at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning with action starting with DeSoto and Wildwood. So Jason Thompson signing off, wishing you wherever you tuned in tonight a pleasant evening.